No excuses, Pilates. I've run out of excuses. I'm still trying to get out of it, but Michelle Ann Leach is pretty persuasive, and I think you'll find her to be very motivational and inspirational as well with the classes that she teaches and the personal training that she offers as well. Michelle, we were talking a little bit about some of the differences in the classes that you teach. Tell us a little bit about the benefits that people have experienced and maybe some personal testimony you've heard from some of the students in your classes.
Pilates has a lot of benefits. I think one of the greatest benefits that I've heard from my clients is body awareness. So when I say body awareness, it's almost like they become their own physician. They can detect a problem in their body. They know exactly what they did to cause it. They know what they didn't do properly, and they kind of know what they need to do to fix it. So I think body awareness is one of the greatest things that my clients, my students have developed within themselves. But some of the other benefits are alleviating lower back pain, stronger abdominals, alleviating shoulder pain, improving your sport. So I have a lot of golfers who, you know, they used to throw their shoulders out or they used to hurt their hips, and because they've done Pilates, they've learned how to stabilize their shoulders, stabilize their hips. The physical aspect, you physically look better. I say, you know, I always tell people, Pilates is better than plastic surgery, and they say, how is that possible? I'm like, well, you know, you can alleviate the double chin if you just stand up and lift your chin, you know, or, you know, the aesthetics of it, but also whatever it is that you are, that you do, Pilates makes it better. So that has been one of the benefits that I've received from my students, is just them feeling better, like just improving their overall health. You know, a lot of, you know, people with knee injuries who thought they couldn't, you know, be limited in their mobility, or even, you know, we have a client who she has titanium throughout her whole spine, and she didn't think she'd be able to roll on her spine, and that was huge for her because they told her she'd be limited in her mobility. So it's endless, the benefits of Pilates. I mean, I don't want to make it sound that it's this wonder drug, but it kind of is.
It sure sounds that way. As far as we hear a lot about core strength, and that's a big focus of some of America's top athletes, and apparently, from what you were saying to me off camera, some of the top athletes have found Pilates, and they're using it to their advantage.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't believe it, but a lot of football players have found that Pilates has been very beneficial. Gabby Douglas,
the gymnast,
avid, and she's an Olympian, is an avid Pilates enthusiast. So, you know, core strength, when we think of core strength, a lot of people think of the six-pack. You know, if you have a six-pack, then you've got to have a really strong core, and that's just not the case. You know, that's just one part of your abdominals. You have the rectus, you have the transverse, which is the very lower part, which is kind of where your belly button is, and you have your obliques, which is what really protects your back, the transverse and the obliques, because the transverse runs from front to back. So if you only have a six-pack, then you're not strong in your core. You need all three components. It's kind of like driving a car with, you know, just two wheels working. You'll probably get where you need to go, but it's going to take you a lot stronger. But think how much faster you'll get there if you had all four wheels working. So when you think of core strength, a lot of people just kind of say, oh, you know, I have a six-pack. But, you know, have you ever seen someone with six-pack and then they have the love handles at the side, then you know that they're missing that. So, yeah, core strength is, it's very important.
It's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I know in your website you mentioned something about some of the exercises that anybody can do at almost any time, even if you have 5 minutes, whatever, like between sales appointments in my case. There's always something that you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. One of them is, if I could show you.
Well, I think, can you describe it for us? Because we're kind
Okay.
of tied in with these microphones. That's
Oh,
why.
okay. So squats are great.
Oh, okay.
You know, squats are great to do everywhere. But I also say pliés. So pliés are just when you rotate outward and you kind of pretend like your back is against the wall and you slide up and down.
I see.
Push-ups are amazing. Planks are great. Anyone can do planks. So if you can start on your forearm or you can start, you know, with your arms extended.
So that's a push-up position with toes and the forearms being the main points of contact, I guess, with the floor. Would you
Yes,
say?
and with Pilates, we teach you how to do it correctly.
Okay.
So a lot of people, when they do, you know, when they start their planks, they're sunken in their shoulders, their hips are down. It's kind of like you're compressed or you're sinking down to the floor. And what Pilates teaches you is to push everything up. So the arms are super straight, your head is in line, your hips are in line with your shoulders. And those are just the different things that you learn from Pilates.
Interesting.
But those are great exercises to do. Planks are awesome, squats are awesome. You can do them anywhere if you're waiting for an elevator, if you're waiting for a client.
Don't be concerned that the elevators have a camera. Go ahead and do that.
Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? They'll probably be impressed, like, well, look at that guy.
Well, once again, folks, our guest today is Michelle N. Leach. Michelle, thank you so much for sharing
Dan, thank you
your
so much for
expertise.
having me.
Well done. And the website again, noexcusespilates.com. Check it out. Order the DVDs. We hope to have you back.
Great. Thank
Thanks
you so
again.
much.
Good night, everybody.